Well, let's go. Welcome to What We Watch When We Drink, a Booze Dancing Entertainment Network podcast featuring lively discussions about movies, TV shows, and anything else that we're watching while we drink our favorite boozy beverages. If you enjoy this show, please subscribe on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, Google, Audible, and anywhere else you get your podcasts. You can also find us on boozedancing.com, and if you have any questions, comments, show or drink suggestions, email us at boozedancing@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you.
Yo, Booze Dancing is live on a Wednesday. Hey, boys, how are we?
We're okay. We're hanging in there.
Living the dream.
Yes.
All new episode of What We Watch When We Drink. Grab a seat, spend a part of your Wednesday with us if you'd like, or you can watch on streaming on various places, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and available for a download next week sometime. We are your unofficial podcast of curling, biathlon, ice dancing, skeleton, and all other winter sports only watched every 4 years.
There you go.
Curling rock sales are going through the roof. They are busting the seams. And in about 6 months, there will be garages full of them, along with Nordic shotguns. That's kind of a happy thought. Welcome. We are back together. I want to remind everyone that my two cohorts here are putting out wonderful reviews of whiskey, beer, canned cocktails, whatever they're drinking at the murder table. So check those out on our Instagram page at boozedancing.com and all of our socials. Hi guys, how are we doing?
We're okay. We're okay. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week.
Are we knee high in Olympic watching?
No, actually, I don't think I watched any Olympics.
I watched way too much curling. Way too much.
Curling's pretty relaxing.
It seems like it's constantly on. I'm not really sure why.
It feels like there's more curling this Olympics than ever before, and it's definitely had its 15 minutes.
I mean, it must have viewership, right? I mean, they've got the demo. They know the numbers. They know the.
It's those funny niche. It's one of those funny niche sports that gets traction every 4 years, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, this is it. Like if they put pickleball in, it's the same thing. I've been watching hockey. That's about it, and a little bit of snowboarding, but that's it. It'll be before you know it, it's over. I think it's over on Sunday, right? Last day.
Is it? Okay.
I think so. Yeah. All right, we are back with another fun episode here. We kind of came up with this show about a week ago, and it sort of mesmerized us, I think. And we all said first we were going to watch 1 or 2 episodes. I don't know where all you guys are on this.
Binged it.
We're all the same. We all flew through this thing. I was told, I knew of it, and I heard a couple reviews of it, and then a friend of mine told me that he'd seen the first episode or 2 and said it was really fun. So I dug in, and boom, that's how we have an episode here tonight. So that show is I think it's just called Wonder Man.
It's called Wonder Man.
Not The Wonder Man, just Wonder Man.
Just Wonder
Man.
And
it is on Disney Plus.
Correct.
Available for binging, correct?
Oh, yeah, and I binged it. I done binged it, and you know what? I might binge it again.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
really
that fun. Good. So before we get into it, we are going to talk about some alcohol. We all are just doing a pick dealer's choice here tonight.
Yeah.
What are we drinking here, boys?
Mike?
I got a big snort of the Mild and Green, their provisions.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's awfully good.
A snort to me means you're going to snip it up like like cocaina.
No.
That's what
a
it
healthy
sounds
pour.
like.
Is that better? I have a healthy
better.
pour.
A healthy pour. Thank
you.
Yeah.
Healthy pour.
Thank you.
Much nicer. Yes.
Okay. Good. That's
Gilo,
a nice whiskey, by the way.
What you got?
I got a whiskey here that some guy brought over back in the fall. It might be you. Compass Box Flaming Heart 25th anniversary.
Ooh, Flaming Heart's fun.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. I have our whiskey club recently did a few months back. It did a tasting with balcones, and have some samples remaining from that. So I'm drinking the cast strength True Blue barrel strength, I guess.
Ooh,
True Blue. Yeah, haven't had it myself since then.
It's a good one. Why is it True Blue?
Because
blue corn. These blue corn.
Is it blue corn? Yeah, that's what I thought.
And
the 25th anniversary, is it the 25th year they've been producing it, or did they do something special for the Compass Box?
Honestly, I don't know.
I think it's the 20th anniversary of the company.
Of rolling it out, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I can't read this. It's so small. So, you know what? Look it up. 25th anniversary of Compass
letters on the box. How am I to read?
I can't read this.
So no details on that Compass Box.
Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Flaming Heart. Strength?
Hold on. Well, I do have something on the back that I might actually be able to read. Flaming Heart, first created in 2006, is known for bringing together a potent alliance of heavily toasted oak and heavily peated whiskey. To celebrate 25 years of Compass Box, we present a remastered 8th version that dials up the fire and oak. This edition includes malt whiskeys that deliver that oak, smoke, and fire in a pared back but epic performance. Raise a glass and your hands with us as we celebrate a quarter of a century of stories and deliciousness. We feel like the concert is only just getting going.
Wow.
So there you go.
There
you go.
Thank you for the extra information.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for my vision.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
That was weak. Never mind.
Weak. Okay. Well, we are back talking TV.
Ooh, that's good. Anyway.
Oh, well, we should go around and talk about these little
stuff
first. Is it so? As I recall, a lot of Kalila in that. I think.
Oh, I don't know. They don't tell you. But I mean, I'm sure he would. If you ask him, I'm sure he'd tell you.
It's on the website. I'm sure. I think there's probably a barcode you can scan and
get all the particulars.
Well, that's good.
It's a little viscous. It's a little oily. It's a little smoky. It's got a little bit of heat to it. That is delightful. That is positively delightful.
Michael, how's yours?
Well, now it's just a fall. I'm going next door. That's what I'm doing.
Take a walk.
The Milo Green it's really it's a sipper. It's put out at 40%, so it's made for drinking.
Hey, you want some snowshoes? You could walk across what's left of the tundra.
Oh, I like that idea.
You want some snowshoes?
I can barely walk in regular shoes. Might as well send out the St. Bernard. I'm not coming back.
There you go. All right. Okay, let's talk a little bit of TV here. So this is Wonder Man on Disney Plus. And it came out relatively a short time ago, correct? Do you have that?
Yeah.
It was waylaid in development for a long period of time. It was supposed to come out in 23.
It's
a lot of the other shows came out, and now this came out kind of by itself.
Well, in 23, so it's been sitting around.
Well, I think they had issues with there was a writer's strike, and then I think there was some more issues with timing for where this was going to fit in the Marvel universe and everything else. So they put it out now.
Interesting. And do you have a little synopsis of it?
Very, 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 very brief. It just says small-time actor Simon Williams struggles to reckon with his personal life while hiding his superpowers as he tries to land his dream role. Meanwhile, a shady government agent leverages a new friendship in order to save his own job. Sorry. That's it. That pretty much sums it up.
So, Michael, you're our resident Marvel DC comics person here. So this is a Marvel from the Marvel universe, correct?
Yes. This is a Marvel character.
Real character.
And it's, I guess the premise is that the actor, Simon Williams, was a young kid and was in love with the character on the big screen. And now gets an opportunity to play the character in real life. Well, in this life. And they showed some of the clippage from the original show, which is, 1950s, super cheesy, poor graphics, everything else.
It was 1980s. They said. I think they said it was in the 80s.
Wow.
It was 1980s. Oh, okay, I was thinking it was
you know,
like the 50s.
No, maybe it was maybe it was earlier. You're right, because I think
But
it was like
it was really funny to see. It was like watching an old episode of Batman, or any of those shows from the 60s, where an old Superman with George Reeves, where it's all colors and leotards as opposed to super duper special effects.
Just a quick look. It looks like the character Stanley and company came up with this, and it came out in comic form in the 60s, in 1964.
Yeah.
So it's a real live MCU Marvel Comics character. So this would be sort of a comic comedy kind of thing, I would say. Half-hour shows. Was I think 8 episodes, bingeable on Disney Plus.
Highly bingeable.
The setup is highly bingeable. It's funny. It's sweet. You have 1 or 2 very well-known actors in this,
and you had the
and very important.
They had the callback in it.
That's right.
They have Sir Ben Kingsley playing Terrence Slattery again, where he's just this down and out, down on his luck actor.
Trevor,
and he winds up getting roped in to play the Mandarin in an Iron Man movie. Winds up going to prison for it. Shows up again in Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, and now he's in this one. So I think he's in his 80s and yet still getting a lot of work, and he's riding this character, I guess, until the wheels come off the car.
Well, he was so good.
Yeah.
He just looks like he's having a good time.
Yeah.
And he was just awesome. He was fantastic. He was fantastic.
He is reminiscent, I guess, of the great, 60s group of like Richard Burton and Peter O'Toole and Richard Harris and those guys, where they were just so overcome with everything thrown at them, and their careers kind of went down a little bit as they dealt with certain things, and now here he is back again.
Yeah, he definitely plays a caricature of those kinds of.
Yeah. And he throws out a thing where he gets booted from a show and replaced with Joey Pants, and then he winds up getting replaced by Joey Pants again. It's just great. I love the callback.
The show was I don't know, for lack of a better word, it was just joyful. It was just fun. All the actors are having a good time. It's a fun story. Hey, and they didn't do your classic backstory of how this guy got his superpowers.
Yeah, super long backstory short where you go through 5 episodes to find out his powers.
If there's a season 2, we're going to get it then. I think it's going to be coming.
Yeah, I don't know. There was no plan for a season 2. I think Marvel de-emphasized some of the TV shows, and now this was released late, but I think it's done so well that it wouldn't surprise me if they bring back another season of it, or maybe migrate these guys into a movie.
Wow.
Yeah, I can definitely see this coming back in second. Yeah.
So who's the lead guy? Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. What was he in?
So he plays Black Manta in Aquaman.
Okay.
And Aquaman 2.
Oh.
He plays Bobby Seale in the Chicago 7. And when they brought back the Matrix and Matrix Resurrection, he plays the Morpheus character.
Oh, like a young Morpheus?
He was Dr. Manhattan in the HBO series Watchmen.
Oh, okay.
So he was in a lot of things. And you wouldn't really know him because he blends into the character. And in between, he found himself on Broadway and was nominated for Tony Award.
Really?
Do we know if this storyline is similar to the original comic?
No.
I mean, there's no. He's not. It's all made for.
Yeah, it's made for this universe thing where he's an actor trying to be a character, and it turns out he's that character. He's playing Wonder Man, but he is Wonder Man.
It's really funny. There's a lot of LA to it. There's a lot of Hollywood to it. there's suburbs to it. His and he's an immigrant. His parents are immigrants from Haiti,
Yes.
I believe, right? Living in the suburbs, and the only backstory we know is that he had something going on when he was younger, when he was a kid, and doesn't really know what that is, and he has to. In this new universe, he has to kind of hide that to be an actor. He has to sign away that he's not got any superpowers in all his, acting roles, and he's just a guy trying to get into Hollywood, and it seems like it's never going to happen.
Yeah,
it's never going to happen. And then go ahead, Mike.
And he's an actor who gets too much into his own head. And you see him losing roles early on in the show.
Yep. Because
he tries to do too much. And then he hooks up with Ben Kingsley's Trevor Slattery, and he tells him, don't do any of that. That's great. Don't do that. That's not going to work. And then suddenly he's successful as an actor.
Slattery is so great because he's doing two things here, right? He's working for the government on one side, and he's a man who's been around. He's an actor who's been all over the place. And he really, at first it's a job for him to get into Wonder Man's life and find out what the government wants him to find out about our hero. But he befriends him, and he wants to teach him. He's the mentor. He's taking this kid on a journey, acting wise, life wise, and it's really special. It's really neat. It's great seeing Ben Kingsley do this, of course. I guess there's probably a lot of actors that could do this too, of that age.
But he's all in.
He's all in.
He's all in
as the now sober. I don't know, 7-8-year-old block. And he's trying to teach the kid how to get through Hollywood and how to get through callbacks and how to get through learning a role. But he's got the secret that he's trying to find out information about Wonder Man and what he really is for this government, or he's going to go to jail, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to go finish the rest of his term. He got sprung from prison.
Yep.
And now he's going to go back again. And the supporting characters were great. I thought Simon's agent, the woman playing the Janelle Jackson,
Mayo, is that her name?
Yeah, she's from Local Girl.
She was really good playing oh my God, you got fired from another role because you just can't get out of your own head. And then they had the guy playing the auteur director who's like a Christopher Nolan-y kind of guy, or like just this crazy
Von Kovac
as a director.
Von Kovac?
The
great Von Kovac?
Von Kovac.
Otto Preminger?
He was so good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a roll-up of all those guys where they're just so... I have a vision.
Or who's that German guy? What was the one guy? He did like Fitzcarraldo and Aguiar, the Wrath of God. I can't think of his name.
Is that Otto Preminger?
No.
So the guy who's the showrunner, he refers to it as a roll-up of Werner Herzog.
That's
Werner
it. Werner Herzog.
Werner Herzog.
Paul Thomas Anderson and Christopher Nolan kind of all rolled together.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Herzog. Did you ever watch Herzog interviewed? First of all, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
But Werner Herzog.
And it's just like every character in it just was hitting all the notes. And even having Joe Padagnano when he comes in and playing like a fictionalized version of himself. And he was just so good.
Yeah.
Playing Joey Pants, playing Joey Pants.
I like the agent too. Was it Arian Moayed? Is that how you say his name?
He's from
he was in Succession.
Yeah.
And he's also in that show I liked, Love Life. He's in the second season.
Yeah, he's
really good. He's really, really good.
Yeah.
And
he's trying to save his own skin
and he's in Spider-Man No Way Home. He plays one of the people trying to browbeat the kids into confessing something. Okay. And then they're like, so were you interrogating children? What was going on here? And then he's in Miss Marvel as another character, same guy playing like a Department of Defense kind of guy. and it's everybody in it really was firing all cylinders. It was really good.
There's one episode that is a bit of a backstory episode. I can't remember what number it is. About a reference that Wonder Man makes early on about a character who came from nowhere, had a superpower, was working at a bar, and then becomes famous. And,
yeah. And then they do the whole episode.
The doorman,
the doorman.
Ding dong.
And everything, and he just becomes that character. He becomes only about the doorman and the catchphrase, and that episode has Josh Gad in it.
Yeah,
right. Playing Josh Gad
playing himself.
Again, a fictionalized version of himself.
Yes.
And
all in black
bad
and white.
things happen as a result of the powers, and Josh Gad disappears.
Yes.
Inside doorman.
Yes. That's I didn't expect. After that episode, I wasn't really sure where the series was going to go, because that's kind of this off the wall, out of nowhere side story that, yes, there is some
relevance
to it all, but you dedicated an entire episode to this character who is not part of the show, and Josh Gad too. But it's pretty interesting because there's similar issues here with a character a person who finds out they've got the superpower, exploits it for himself, but in Hollywood they will just run that down until it's no more, and you have lost your soul, you've lost everything, and it's hard to come back from that. And we see this just stereotyping in Hollywood. We see it all the time, right? Who else was in this? There was other folks in this. His family is really fun.
Yeah.
I like the mom. The mom was great.
The mom is great.
The brother was good.
And his issues with his brother, older brother is like successful.
Works in insurance.
Insurance guy. Yeah, that's right.
Here's insurance.
He's done all the right things in life, and his brother's only wanted to be an actor, and his mom loves him to death, but he really is struggling, but the brother keeps grinding down on him that he's not, but he does come around at the end when our boy becomes successful at being a star. His brother says he's proud of him, and their family struggled coming from Haiti and assimilating here in America, and I think it's funny how there's all this talk about the kitchen when they go to his mom's house in Pacoima, and all the talk is about mom's new kitchen. Yep. It's like, why are we talking about mom's? It's just, it's a suburban house with a brand new kitchen. It's very nice. And then at the very end, mom's new kitchen gets destroyed.
Yeah. Mom's new kitchen has a little mishap.
His
inability to maintain his powers.
That's right. He can't control himself.
Well, his brother was pushing all his buttons. I mean, I get
exactly.
it.
Well, and that's it. It's a story about family. It's a story about brotherly love, hate, and a guy who wants to do something with his life and works hard at it. And then all of a sudden this thing comes about, this magic comes about, and he finds something in himself to become the person he thinks he wants to be.
Yeah. And it's a bit of a send up on, I guess Hollywood and the TV industry. It's a little like the studio.
Oh, totally. Yes,
where,
I was going to say
happen,
that.
And you're like, I want to see how the sausage is made. This is fantastic.
Yes, this is I think it's a really good send up of Hollywood, and like the studio, which is it's a love letter to Hollywood, and it's also skewering it. And this is
at the same time.
At the same time, and this is Disney. This is not Netflix, who's like this outlier.
No.
This is Disney or Apple. This is Disney, who's
this is Disney.
No.
Oh, you
this
mean
is Disney? Yeah.
Studio. Yeah.
And it is skewering it, the very basic premise of what Disney's about. And
hey, you know what I got out of this? I want to see Midnight Cowboy now. I've never seen it.
Yeah. I know. I've seen parts of it. Yeah. It's really good. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it might be funnier because I thought I heard that it was more of a comedy.
Right.
It was a little more dark than that, but it was really, really good.
It was a very well balanced show.
It was.
It had some funny moments. It had some touching moments. I like when Ben Kingsley's kind of, giving him the pep talk outside of the director's house.
Yep.
That was great.
He's
Where'd he
telling
go?
Apparently Wonder Man got to him. Took him off.
Oh no,
took
he
him
got
off the map. I don't
zapped.
know.
He got zapped. But that was quite a moving scene, actually.
But it was just so really well done.
It was a lot of fun.
It made you feel like, you're an insider seeing what's going on with these shows.
Yeah. But that whole scene was great. I thought that scene was really, really good. And everything was. Even the stuff with the other actors and it was fun.
It was good. It was really good. And I thought the guy playing Simon Williams, I'm not even going to try his name. He was really good.
Yahya Abdul-Mateen II.
I will assume you're saying that correctly, and sure, I'm not even going to try.
I'm just phonetic. Just phonetics.
Mr.
But he's American.
But
he's American. So
it just I would, if I said his name, I would be doing a disservice to many people.
I mean, like I assume that he's really good. I'm like, oh, he must be British. Then it's like, oh, he's American. What do you know?
Nope. He's not putting on an American accent. That's just the way he is.
Just everything about him. I even love like when he's in the trailer and he's just warming up and he's just doing his little exercises.
Yep.
It was just, I thought it was hysterical.
Yep.
He does the over the top thing about an actor getting into his role so well.
Yep.
I came up with a backstory for this guy.
That's right. Wait, you're the waiter.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. You're waiter number 4. You don't get to write a backstory.
It's just funny. It's just funny.
It was so really well done. I was very, very happy that I dug into it and like you guys binged it and just fun. So go out there and check that out. That is on Disney Plus, the Wonder Man, not the Wonder Man, Wonder Man. 8 episodes.
8 episodes and they're quick. 8 quick episodes.
Yeah,
you got 4 hours. Sit there and just you won't be able to stop. No. I couldn't stop. I wanted to do 2 episodes. No.
Yeah.
And I got immediately drawn in. I'm like, what's going to happen next?
Yep.
Yeah. Really good.
And at the end of the 8, you want 8 more. Which means it's a good show.
Yeah.
You're looking for season 2. Hopefully there is one.
I think there will be one. I got a feeling that this will come back.
Well, even
if there isn't, good reviews.
It had closure, so I'm okay with it.
It did have closure, but it's gotten good reviews. I think it's a bit of a surprise for Disney, so I think they will probably exploit it much. We've seen this before.
Disney?
I know,
Never.
Shocking. I know. We are what we watch when we watch when we drink. This is boozedancing.com. We are here on a Wednesday with whiskey, and we are talking TV and stuff. What we've been watching. We're drinking. We should get back to whiskey. So are we changing drinks here, boys? Are we staying with what we got?
I got a healthy pour. I'm still working on it.
Yeah, I'm sticking with it. I like it.
Well, I'm gonna pour a different balconies. I got the blue corn with a wine finish. So a little different. I don't remember. I don't remember what wine finish it was. It's a 60%er, so
It's from Ernest and Julio's favorite. It comes in a jug.
It's funny you mentioned that, Mike. We could have a little whiskey talk here. Did anyone see the news about Gallo buying?
Four Roses, right?
Four Roses.
Yeah.
I saw it, but I didn't really pay attention to it. So
that's a pretty big deal. I've seen a couple.
I think you're going to see a lot of consolidation now.
I think so too.
There's a glut, and I think people are trying to cash out.
Yeah. Well, they were owned by Kieran, I believe.
Right. So I think the people that bought to get like the big brand to become, a small Diageo, I think they're spinning off these brands that, I can't make it work if I'm not going to see 10% increases, 10% decreases we can't have.
Yeah. So there's so many big brands that were bought by bigger brands, and they got out of their wheelhouse by buying these, thinking, oh yeah, we're going to get into the bourbon market. We're a Japanese beer company. We're going to get into beer, get into bourbon.
And you're going to go and either mothball So you're not going to make any more. You're just going to let what you have age, or you're going to go and spin them off to somebody else.
Yep. It was a shocking story. I think it came out last week. Okay, so we're gonna spend a little time on what we've been watching. Anyone want to throw out a show they've been watching recently since we last spoke?
Mike?
I've been watching Shrinking. It drops tonight. I'm going to miss another episode for this. Ugh.
I really need to start it. I really need to.
Yeah, really well done. Jason Segel's really good.
On Apple.
Harrison Ford is tremendous. And the supporting characters around them are just really good. It's another great show from, what's his name? David Lawrence.
David Lawrence. Yes.
Another great show from him. And he's bringing back Scrubs, so it'll be interesting to see when Scrubs comes back.
Was this on The Watch, I believe? Someone said, I think it was on The Watch podcast, that Bill Lawrence. Bill Lawrence. Said he's had
Steve.
He's had Stephen Eady. He's had hits in 4 different decades. Is that possible?
Yeah.
He's also was that show we liked on Apple, Monkey?
Oh yeah.
Bad Monkey.
Bad Monkey.
Yeah. He's like a hit maker.
And his wife is Krista Lewis, and she's in every one of his shows. So she was in Scrubs. She was in Cougar Town. She's in this.
Was he behind Drew Carey's show? She was in that.
I think he may have been early on in that show.
That's really funny. And, Bill Lawrence is a star.
And they've been asking her if she's going to be in the new version of Scrubs.
Yeah.
And she won't say whether she is or not. Oh, so I think it'll be a surprise when she comes in.
Well, she's not saying then she is.
Self.
Yeah.
So. But again, Shrinking, great show, really good show. Highly recommend.
I need to watch it. How many episodes per season? It's kind of short.
I think they're into season 3, and I think it's like 6 or 8 episodes each season.
Half hour.
Half hour, 40 minutes.
I gotta get back to it.
And they're quick. They're quick.
Well, then that's a reason to go watch it. Yeah. All right. And you got a show you want to yap about?
Well, let's start with the one that's kind of like, not great, but I'm going to probably finish it anyway. Hijack season 2.
Oh, I think there's how many episodes left?
Now it's not great, but let's watch it.
Well, I got to finish it. Now I got to see what happens.
As of this week, I think there's 1 or 2 left?
Probably. Maybe? What did I do? 6, 8? How many did I do?
Yeah, we can check.
And who's in this?
Idris. Idris Elba.
Okay.
Yeah, this is an Apple show.
Yeah. Right? I mean, season 1 was okay. Season 1 was kind of fun. Season 1 made a little more sense. This one, I don't know what's going on.
So the first season, he is
on a
just a business guy, and he's on a plane that gets hijacked. Right. Yeah, and there's a big backstory to it about why the plane's being hijacked, and he's on it, and then he saves the day. Of course, this season, he is on a train in Germany, but he's doing the hijacking. Somewhat, kind of. So I agree with you. I'm watching it too. It's a little more convoluted story. It's a little complicated.
Season 3, what is he going to be, like an Uber driver, and he just kidnaps someone in the car?
I think it'll be a bus driving through Los Angeles.
He takes a Greyhound bus to.
Is it going to be Sandra Bullock and maybe Keanu Reeves?
Sandra Bullock, Keanu Reeves, reprising their role.
Otherwise, it explodes.
We can't stop the bus.
We can't stop the bus. He killed my son. I got to do this.
That's a pretty good Idris Elba. Pretty good.
Really.
That is good.
Terrible Idris Elba. It's a bad British accent.
He picks interesting roles. I don't know if he's behind this one at all, but it's not. I don't know that it showcases him. Especially this season. Last season did. It doesn't showcase him and his abilities, I think, as great as we've seen him before. It's okay. It's a show. It's a show.
I'll finish it, but it's not great. It makes me want to go to Berlin, though. I do want to go to Berlin. I'm just kind of by the subway.
Stay out of the subway. Yes, stay out of the subway and away from the German.
I do want to check out Berlin. Berlin looks like fun.
Yeah,
it'll be a good time. It's not great. I mean, I loved them in Luther, although I never really went back and watched any of the movies. I just watched the 3-4 seasons of Luther.
The movies were okay. There's 2, I think. 1.
Yeah, I think so.
But you got me on Luther. And was that those scenes were like
you broke? I have no idea.
Really short. They're like 3 episodes. It was great.
Yeah,
I love
Luther
that.
was a lot of fun. And it introduced me to Ruth Wilson, and I thought she was great as Alice, the
Yeah,
killer, the genius
we
killer.
I don't. Yeah, we talked about her a bit. I think on our year end show, we talked
Yeah,
about
what was it? The
her
Cemetery
with
Road was the one?
Cemetery Road. Yeah, she's in, which was I really enjoyed a lot.
Yeah, it was
Another
fun.
Apple show. Yep. Um.
How about
Well,
you?
so what? One I want to bring up. Maybe I'll wait until Michael gets back. I watched the show, Ponies on
Oh, yeah. How was that? That's Persons
Peacock.
of No Interest, right?
Persons of no interest. I really enjoyed it. I
I heard
really
it's
had.
very, yeah, it looks
It
like
was
fun.
fun. It gosh darn, it's
You could say
Amelia
goddamn it.
Clark, who
You're
was
allowed.
in
You
Game
could
of
say
Thrones.
you could say you could
Right.
say goddamn it.
Okay. God damn it. Amelia Clark,
Hang
who
on.
was in Game of Thrones, and Haley Lou Richardson are the stars. They are the wives. This is 1970s, late 70s Moscow. They are the wives of two CIA agents. Although I don't know that I can't remember if they know that they're CIA agents. Well, the husbands are CIA agents. So they live at the some housing for U.S. personnel in Moscow. The two husbands mysteriously die in a plane crash, and the women are sent home because they're not needed. They're just the wives. They go home to their homes, but Amelia Clark, I believe, she wants to find out what happened to her husband. So, and Haley Lou Richardson, I think, has the same question. What happened to her husband too? Did they really die in a plane crash? So they go back, or they talk to the State Department or CIA, and we want to come back and we want to work for you, and we can be undercover agents and help you guys because solve a crime. So find bad guys in Moscow. So they go back and they have no idea what they're doing, of course, because they're just two women who are just wives of of U.S. government employees, and they get themselves involved in this crazy story of Russian spies, and there's a little bit of the Americans going on, and it's a little madcap. It's very serious at times, funny. Again, it's 1970s era stuff. George Bush, who's the head of the CIA at the time, is a character in this thing. The first George Bush.
Right.
So it's kind of fun. It's kind of dark, but kind of fun. And Amelia Clark has to speak a lot. Her character speaks Russian, so she speaks a lot of Russian in the show. Yeah, it's good. I really enjoyed it. It's on Peacock. It was like maybe 10
Okay.
episodes.
Well, email me your password and log in. And
I will do that.
I'll check it out. Screw 'em. They got enough money.
Mike, anything else you've been watching?
On your recommendations, we watched The Diplomat, and my daughter basically binged everything they possibly could. That's just a really good show.
You know what? Speaking of The Diplomat, I'm going to say one thing. What did we just talk about? We talked about the Wonder Man. Wonder Man is the most fun I've had watching a show since The Diplomat.
Since Diplomat, yeah.
Yeah, like I just couldn't stop. I'm like, oh, I'll save the finale for tomorrow. No, I stayed up till 1 o'clock in the morning and finished it. And I actually want to go back and watch it again because it's just so damn good.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Mike is right. The Diplomat was really fun. And I had these as I was watching Ponies. I'm having these vibes about the Americans and what's her name? What's the
Kerry Russell?
Kerry Russell in that, and that whole Soviet era.
By the way, are you broadcasting from like behind the Eastern Bloc? Like, where are you?
He's in a bunker.
Am I? Does it sound like?
He's in a bunker.
Really, really fun. I really enjoyed the book Diplomat. I can't wait for the next season.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's a lot of
fun.
Ange, another show you watched?
I am following along with The Pit.
Yeah, The Pit.
I'm caught up through last week. There's a few. I'm enjoying the show overall. A lot of the performances are really good. It's interesting, but it's also kind of annoying at times.
Why?
They get a little. Well, they just get a little like heavy-handed. A lot.
In what way?
Just in general,
How?
whether it's about the AI or whether it's about,
Oh,
just
you mean
all the little
preachy?
social issues that are,
Yeah.
they're getting a little preachy.
Yeah.
And I think we've discussed it before. I think we've all been in enough ERs, in and out of ERs. It's like, it's not, it's, sometimes it's very realistic. Sometimes it's a little over the top. Still enjoying it. I'm going to stay with the ride. I'm enjoying Noah Wiley and most of the performances. But, little things. You just want to like slap some of the residents. Like the tall, goofy guy. You want to just slap upside the head.
Well,
I think that's an HR issue. You're not supposed to slap people.
No, he deserves to get slapped.
He deserves to get slapped.
I didn't say I didn't deserve it. I'm saying
he deserves a slap. It's like, don't they teach empathy in med school? Oh, no, I guess they don't. That jackass. Anyway.
Well,
having a daughter who's a physician assistant now, I can tell you they don't teach empathy. She's terrible.
Well, that's just because it's you.
She's terrible.
That's just because it's you.
That might be the case.
Yeah. Listen, Cappy.
Other patients she empathy for, just like Dad. Yeah, I think you're right. I think the new shows today, there's a sense that you have to have a little bit of I don't want to say preachiness, a little preachiness in undertones.
Well, I don't disagree with their message, like affordable health care and taking care. I'm fine with all that. But if I want that, I'll go watch 60 Minutes or
pick up a TED Talk. I don't need it here.
Well,
yeah.
And I think the argument against that is if it was just a medical show and you were just watching people, going out of the ER and just doing the medical thing, and there's no backstory and there's no underlying story with a few people about something bigger, some bigger social issue, it'd be kind of boring. Yeah. You wouldn't be so invested. I think.
I got it. Yeah.
I get it.
The important thing is you got to walk that line. There's got to be that balance between it. Yeah. It can't be so preachy that you're like, what are they going to do this week? What social message?
It's nothing new, right? They would do it in old shows like MASH.
Yeah.
All in the Family, whatever. All those shows all had their messages.
But you're right. It's a balance. I still really enjoy the show.
I do. I'm going to stick with it.
It hits a lot of issues, just topics that are close to me, and I think the acting is great. These ensemble shows are really tough, right? No one's a ton of minutes except the stars, and Mo Wiley's great, and the woman who's the head nurse, she's great, but it's tough with those shows. Most definitely.
Is she doing an accent, by the way, the head nurse?
So it's very funny you said this because you guys being in the Philly area.
Everything I say is Philly. It's funny.
Right.
And Philly.
I saw an interview with her. She worked with the acting coach or the dialect coach who trained the mayor. What's her name? The mayor of Easttown.
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet. But Kate Winslet is in
Delco.
Not the same accent as in Pittsburgh. And I just saw a post about there's some people that are kind of upset that there is no true Pittsburgh accent going on in this show. She doesn't have one. She doesn't have one. Hers is more Philly, Delco based.
I don't know what it is. It's kind of a weird accent.
It is. But she was taught it a bit. But there's Pittsburgh references, but not a Pittsburgh accent.
Yeah.
No, but I heard a couple criticisms about that, and they said at least with the doctors, you could argue that most of the doctors aren't going to be from around there anyway.
Yeah. That's right. That's true.
Especially or they've gone to school somewhere else and lost whatever accent they had. Yeah.
Although Dr. Robbie is from there.
Yeah. Right.
He is a Pittsburgh guy.
He's also, Dr. Robbie.
Dr. Robbie. So I want to bring up a show that I watched, and really more of a it was a documentary that I binged it as well.
Melania, you really enjoyed it, did you?
It was called Soul Power, which is a 4-part documentary about, called Soul Power, Let It Be, and it's about the American Basketball Association's.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
9-year history It is great. And it's a really great tribute and a really good deep dive into what the ABA was, how it started, and how it fell apart, and why it fell apart, and why it succeeded for like a half a second in the late 60s, early 70s. And the argument in this, which I think is very spot on, is that modern basketball today, modern NBA basketball, and you could argue college too, is because of the ABA, the style of play, the three-point shot, the high-flying antics, all because of the ABA. The NBA was a boring black and white league back in the mid-60s and 70s, and the ABA came along and knew that they had to do something different, and they did, with things like a red, white, and blue ball and a three-point shot and cheerleaders and everything else, and it's kind of carried through, and because of them. And it's a really
I got to say,
story.
We're here in Philly. We were the beneficiaries of the collapse of the league.
You were,
we got Dr. J.
Most definitely. You got Dr. J.
And
wonderfully,
he unfortunately is that character before the big breakout of the NBA, where no one talks about him like they talk about Jordan or Larry Bird or Magic Johnson or whatever. But he basically carried basketball through the late 60s, mid 70s into the early 80s. And I don't think people give him his due. And he was just tremendous, just a tremendous basketball player and a great guy.
Really emphasizes him. He's in it a lot. He wasn't going to be in it apparently, and then he's in it. When he got to the seasons, 4 greatest seasons in the ABA, we never got to see that.
No, you didn't really know about it.
When you got to the NBA,
him in
all of a sudden,
the disbursement draft, and he was tremendous.
Yeah, but it's a great, really, really great documentary. I highly recommend it. A footnote to it all is it's 50 years since the
merger. Yeah.
Jeez.
We really should get broadband and not dial up.
I think
I think that's the problem.
I think he may have been paying for service through the ABA cable company.
I think you may have told him to share a password and someone shut him off now.
I think so. I think Peacock shut him off. Where the hell is he?
They may have shut him down.
What is going on here?
It's his governor. His governor's a big problem.
Is that what it is?
He's a huge problem, that guy.
You think? Oh, you know what it is? It's the FCC.
That's what it is. So anything out of California, we got to shut down.
Anything out of California is getting shut off. My God, what are we going to do here? You know, it's going to be a real pain in the butt to edit because now I'm going to get like 5 streams.
But
I got to patch it all together.
The ABA, we really didn't get to see it.
No.
But we got to see Julius Erving towards I'd say the middle of his career. And he carried everything until, you had those guys in the 80s. They talk about how dominant Jordan was, and I think Erving was just as dominant in the ABA. It was just amazing.
Yeah, it was good fun. I didn't watch that. I did watch another show on Prime. He got like 2 streams going on here. What's he on his phone?
He's joining us over and over again.
There's 2 of you. My God, you've been cloned, man.
He's got that much to say.
And he's got nothing to say.
I have no idea.
What is going on here? We've got like, oh my God, you're being cloned. You know what it is? It's a Xerox. It's making a Xerox copy of you over there. Yeah.
Sorry.
I do want to check out that documentary. It looks really good. Looks like a lot of fun.
Yep. I highly recommend it. Really, really recommend it.
I watched a show called Steel on
You watched the
Prime.
whole thing? Did you watch it all?
I did.
Another Game of Thrones actress.
Yeah, what's the actress's name?
Sophie.
Oh,
Turner.
Yeah, Sophie Turner.
Yeah.
She was great. I thought she was really good. The show itself was okay. It was kind of silly. I couldn't even tell you what it was about at this point. I watch these shows and I enjoy them while they're happening, and then I could barely remember what happened because there's just so many. They just all start to bleed into each other.
Are there beverages while you're doing this? That could be why.
No, only beverages is if you came over and watched it with me. So no. Speaking of shows that we like, Shoresy airs. It starts
Coming up
Friday night.
Season 5
coming up.
Season 5 Friday.
Season 5. Right.
Dropping them all.
It's been out in Canada since Christmas, I
It
believe.
is less than 3 hours of your time to watch an
Yeah.
entire season of a show.
Right. Yep.
We
Looking
get to
forward
watch
to
the
it.
no show.
That's right.
Everyone's
Now,
watched the no show.
That's
in
right.
that same vein, I have not watched this. I do plan to watch this, but it's like the hottest show on TV right now.
Talk to me.
From the director, one of the creators of Letterkenny, which Shorzy was a spinoff
Shorzy,
of. Yep. He did Rivalry.
Oh,
on,
yeah.
On HBO, Netflix.
It's on HBO Max.
HBO. Yep. Hottest show around. My wife binged it or watched it. Very popular with the ladies. About two young gay hockey players and their romance. The hockey is supposed to be pretty good. The love story is supposed to be great. Got really great reviews. It's based on a book written by a woman, and just like burning up the TV screens out there in TV land. So I probably will get to that because of the Shorzy connection from the back on the backsides.
It is not Shorzy. That's all I'm going to say. I watched
It
a
is
little bit of the
not
first episode.
Shorzy.
It is not Shorzy.
Shorzy.
That's
Not
all.
Shorzy. Yes, not Shorzy.
Frankie JJ is not there.
Correct. Now, one other one I want to watch. I want to mention that I binged as well. The Night Manager. I don't know.
Yeah.
What was that on?
I have no idea.
Prime? Let's say Prime. Sure, let's say Prime.
Okay.
This is season 2. Season 1 was, I believe, 10 years ago.
Right.
Wow.
Tom
Hiddleston.
Thank you. Can't say his name. Tom Hiddleston,
Loki.
Hugh Laurie, and Olivia Colman, who has a smaller role this season than the first 10 years ago. But
she's a bigger actress now, so.
Yeah. I can watch anything with Hugh Laurie, and it's a really good. I really enjoyed it. I mean, if you like that kind of spy drama, he's a MI5 agent.
Wasn't it based on a John le Carré novel?
Correct. Yes, and I believe this season is based on another the same characters that there's another book. Yeah. Okay. So if you like that kind of spy,
like an arms dealer or something, is that what?
Correct. Yeah, right. And he's Tom Hiddleston kind of gets into his world and befriends him in season 1, and in season 2, at the end of season 1, Hugh Laurie is allegedly gone. Mm-hmm. He's gone. Season 2, the beginning of it, he's allegedly dead. Guess what? He's not. Spoiler alert. He is in season 2. I thought was only going to be in there in a flashback thing. Turns out he's like a star of it. Yeah. And he's great. So another good one if you like those. All right. Well, we talked about one last bit of business here. Kind of a timely. Was there any other shows you guys want to talk about coming up?
Well, there's some things coming up that I'm kind of curious about.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So there's this show. I think there's a show on Netflix, Vladimir, with Rachel Weisz and the guy who was in season 2 of White Lotus.
Is this out or coming out?
It's coming out very soon. It's a Sharon Horgan production. So if Sharon Horgan's name is on it, she's not in it, I don't think. But I'm always curious because we like Sharon.
Sure.
She's cool. So there's that. There is the Spider Noir trailer, which is everywhere.
Oh, my gosh.
Which looks insane and kind of fun.
Yes.
And, it's going to be all Nicolas Cage amped up, and it could be kind of a good time. And there was something else I can't remember, but those two kind of jump out at me.
So it's funny you mentioned Sharon Horgan. I just took a little peek.
Again. Everything I said by definition is funny.
This is true. Maybe I shouldn't say it.
No, but I could pretend. These are my delusions of grandeur.
So there's a new show that came out on Netflix called How to Get to Heaven from Belfast.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
It's from the creator of Derby Girls.
Derry Girls.
Derry Girls,
which was based in Belfast during the Troubles. Bunch of high school kids getting into trouble, and really funny. but dark at moments because it deals with the whole IRA the troubles. So this is from her, I believe the showrunner writer, and it's a murder mystery. 3 or 4 women, I believe, that all were like friends in school. Somebody passes away, and they all get back together and in a small village in Northern Ireland or outside of Belfast to, I guess, I'm assuming, solve this crime. It sounds much like our Sharon Horgan's show on Apple with Bad Sisters. So I watched a little bit of it today to get into it, and I think it's going to be really fun because crazy Irish women blabbing away and not understanding what they're talking about is just my hot zone.
Oh, and there's something that might be up your alley coming up on Netflix very soon. Detective Hole, although everyone's making fun of it and calling it Detective Hole, but it's a Scandinavian noir.
Oh, we like that.
Yeah, so if that's coming up, I'm semi-intrigued. It's by this, I think it's based on a book by this guy, Joe Nesbo, who I believe is a Norwegian crime writer.
Oh.
Or it might be a Swedish crime writer, one of those.
I'm in.
We'll just call him Scandinavian crime writer.
Cover the whole map.
Joe Nesbo.
The Swedes lost to the U.S. today.
In hockey?
So the U.S. men are going to the semifinals. Just want to throw that in there. I'm excited about that. That sounds good. Anything else, guys, before we end
I
with...
think that's about it. I think that's enough. Yeah. I'd like to get off my butt and actually do something with my life. But if
Bridgerton season 4?
Season 3. Season 3. So the first 4 episodes dropped, and the next 4 drop, I think, next week. And it's again fun. It's
it's so weird how they break stuff up now. It's just so bizarre. Yeah, I know it's somewhat related around what else is out on TV at the same time, and they break things up because of.
I think the Olympics is taking a toll. I think people are not releasing anything during the Olympics. So
correct. Yeah. That's especially the big stuff
for me. They could release it for me because I don't.
Yeah,
really
they
care.
could. Yeah,
just for you because you're so special.
Just a reminder.
And by definition, everything I say is funny.
It's funny. If you said it, it was.
It was hilarious.
All right.
Reminder: this is what we watch when we drink on the podcast. I don't even know what episode is this, guys. Do you know what?
71.
71.
Can we get to 100 in 10 months?
We can. Sure.
One a week. Let's do it.
We'll split this up into like 3 episodes right here. 71, 72, 73.
Sure, Mr. I'm the editor. Yeah, you're the editor.
You can just call the next one 99. No one's going to know.
That's right. No one's going to count. No one really checks.
Yeah. We only got 3 listeners anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
That's right.
They lost count years ago.
Okay. So our last topic. We always like to talk about folks that have really touched us, who have passed. We had a great 2025 review of people that passed away. Well, we had another big one recently, a couple of big ones recently, but this last couple of days, we lost the great Robert Duvall, Bobby Duvall, at 95, passed away.
I mean,
one of the more miraculous careers. Really, really amazing Hollywood career. Gents, I'll open it up. You guys are the film buffs, and jump in. And
he really wasn't in anything very good.
No, I mean, if you look at his IMDb, he goes. I mean, his first roles, at least that are ones that are documented here. Who knows what he was doing in the theater? 1960. So you're talking about a guy who had a 65-year career.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure he was acting before that and working on his craft, as they say. But yeah, he was just tremendous. And then he hit his stride in the 70s.
And
in a little movie called The Godfather.
Yeah. He worked up till a few years ago, right?
Yep. Yeah.
This is a guy who paid his dues, worked hard, and was in some of the greatest movies of our time. Greatest movies of movie history. Yeah, I know.
Eh.
Mike doesn't do much of it.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's okay.
He's all right.
He's okay.
7 Academy Award nominations.
There you go.
How many did he
7.
win?
Won once for Tender Mercies.
Okay.
He's nominated in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s, and in the 2010s.
That's what you call a career.
Yeah,
That's
And when he wasn't nominated in the thousands, it was because he was doing television, and he got nominated for an Emmy Award instead.
Kind of crazy, right? Like, I mean, if you look at his like filmography, it's kind of interesting because like 1970 was like his first big movie, I guess, and he's in MASH.
Well, hold on, he's in To Kill a Mockingbird.
Wow,
That's
has he got a big role in that?
His first movie, he's in To Kill a Mockingbird. I mean, that's a pretty good film.
He's in True Grit.
He's in Bullet,
True
Grit, MASH. You mentioned it when we were talking beforehand. THX 1138.
Yep. And then a little movie called The Godfather in 1972 as Tom Hagen. You know, my Krautnik friend.
And then he's in The Conversation. He's in
Godfather
Part 2.
Larry. Yep.
You know, he's in Network, Invasion of the Body Snatchers,
Apocalypse Now.
Maybe you've heard of that. The Great Santini. Maybe you've heard of that movie.
He was pretty great in The Great Santini.
And he made the transition from being not necessarily a leading man, but a leading player to being the father of somebody, or what happens next, where he transitioned almost seamlessly to that next role, where he went from maybe a lead actor to a supporting actor.
Yep.
That's right. I forgot he's in The Natural.
He plays a terrible person in The Natural.
Yeah. And you know what?
He's in Sling Blade. He's in Civil Action.
The Paper.
Did you ever see Lonesome Dove?
Blade. Lonesome Dove. We won an Emmy for that, right?
Gods and Generals.
He's
in Secondhand Lions. He plays a great character in Secondhand Lions.
Days of Thunder.
And like everyone, you have to do a movie with Will Ferrell. So he's in Kicking and Screaming playing Will Ferrell's dad. And he comes back again to play Will Ferrell's dad in Four Christmases, because once you work with Will Ferrell, you work with him again.
Sure, why not? He's probably a fun guy. Hey, you know what? He actually did voiceover work as Tom Hagen in the Godfather video game and the Godfather Mob Wars, and the Godfather Don's edition and the Black Hand edition.
Now, he wasn't in Godfather 3, as I recall, because he wanted the same kind of money as Pacino.
And billing.
Billing, right?
And they wouldn't get what was his name? What was that guy's name? What's his name?
Tom Hagen?
No, the guy who played Tom Hagen, though. Who's the guy with the always tan?
Oh, well, he wasn't Tom Hagen, but yeah.
George Hamilton played Tom Hagen as character.
George Hamilton, yeah.
Yeah, he played the Tom Hagen character, I think.
Yes.
And I still go back to, you talk about who knows everybody, and he's in the same acting class with Gene Hackman and James Caan.
It's insane.
That's unbelievable. And he lived with Dustin Hoffman and Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
It's nice to have friends who are a little bit successful.
Yeah. He was really an amazing actor, amazing career. And we've had about 4 or 5 of these in the last couple of years. Redford, Gene Hackman as well, Robert Redford, what's her name, who plays Kay in The Godfather?
Diane Keaton.
Diane Keaton. I mean, those
James
4
Earl
alone.
Jones, those guys, long storied careers, they worked forever.
Oh my God. And we are rapidly going through that era of folks that now Diane Keaton's not that old, or wasn't that old, but those 80-plus-year-old guys and actresses, they're not going to be around much longer. But they brought so much to Hollywood, to the film business, and television in some cases too. Yeah. I mean, he was a delightful guy in his older age.
And I think if you get an opportunity, look at any interview he ever did, because people will pepper him with questions like, "What was it like working with this guy? What was it like working with this guy?"
Yeah,
and he just tells you like it. I loved it. I love working with this guy. He was not just a guy who made movies; he was a guy who seemed like he loved being around people who made movies.
Yep. Agreed. Yeah.
And, he made a movie with Bill Murray and talks about how Bill Murray and James Caan were like two of the funniest guys he was ever in movies with. He just tells great stories about working with these guys. In Godfather, there's some stills where you see him and his vest is covered with the dialogue from Marlon Brando because Brando wouldn't memorize the script. He wanted to do it fresh. So they would have his script on the blotter on the desk, whatever, and they have a picture of him. And from here down, it's just the whole script of everything Brando's supposed to say. But he's, shot from the back, so you don't see it. And it's just amazing. You're like, this is part of how you made a movie? This is crazy. Who puts a script on you? Okay, sure. I get nominated for Academy Award because I'm basically holding the script for this guy. I got the cue cards right here.
Pretty amazing.
And if you needed a guy to do a long stretch of dialogue, he does some amazing stretches of dialogue in Apocalypse Now, Secondhand Lions. These movies where he just goes off on like what seems like a rant, but it makes the movie. He's really, really just was a gifted guy.
Yeah,
didn't care for him though.
Gifted guy. Yeah, he was of that great era of those wonderful actors, and he was Mount Rushmore is not the right term because there's more than four of these guys, but he was just an American classic and really changed with his age. Did TV, did smaller roles, became supporting. Didn't have a problem doing supporting roles, and acted till he was. I don't know when his last role was, but acted till very late in life. It's great. Yeah. So cheers to the great Bobby Duvall. Bobby D. Bobby D is gone.
Should we pour one out for Bobby D?
We should pour one out to Bobby D. Cheers, Bobby.
Cheers.
Well, gents, we come to the end of another good little episode here. We talked about the Wonder Man series on Disney
You like
Plus.
saying the, don't you? You like throwing in
I want to say the. Like,
what are they? Participles? Now, what are they? What do you call those? Articles.
Articles.
He's a big fan of the Superman, the Batman, the Aquaman,
the MCU, the
He
DC,
is the Aaron, after all. He is the Aaron.
the Justice League.
He's there with all of them.
He's the Klaus.
Which league was which team is the Wonder Man from? Was he in one of those teams? Justice League?
I don't know. I think they mix
like
them all
the Silver
together.
Surfer?
It's probably part of the Avengers.
Oh, part of the Avengers.
The Avengers, by the way.
The Avengers. Yeah.
Avengers.
That's right. Well, here we go, boys. This was a good one. We knocked it out. Episode number 71, What We Watch When We Drink. And we welcome everyone to download this next week or so and listen on their own. We had some good whiskeys as well. We had some Balcones. We had Compass Box.
And some provisions from Mile and Green.
And Mile and Green, yes. So cheers to everyone. Boys, baseball season is only a month away.
Pitchers and catchers already reported.
Spring training starts. Games are starting this weekend.
Yep.
And Bryce Harper's already whining.
Bryce Harper,
he's whining already.
But
he's not elite anymore, so he's a little upset about that.
Well, yeah, his GM is like talking shit about him. So for good reason. I mean, not good reason, but I mean, yeah.
For some reason.
For some reason. A reason. Yes. To get him out of town, I guess, because he's got 6 more years on that contract. Yep. And he's 33 years old. That's the problem with these long-term contracts.
No.
All right, boys. Cheers to y'all.
Cheers.
And we will talk to you soon on our podcast.
Cheers.
All right, boys.
Boy.
Cheers.
Play us off.